In a magnificent palace at the heart of a peaceful kingdom, the king and queen sat together day after day, yet their hearts carried a quiet longing. They wished for a child to bring warmth and joy to the royal household. The queen often withdrew to a quiet chamber, feeling sorrowful. Her eyes reflected a yearning that had yet to be fulfilled. One morning, while strolling through the palace garden, a green frog leapt from the nearby pond onto the shore. To her astonishment, it spoke with an unusual voice, echoing like a prophecy. "Your Majesty, the longing of your heart will soon be fulfilled. By the end of this year, you shall bear a daughter." The queen was stunned, yet joy spread through her like sunlight. She held the miraculous words close to her heart. When the king heard the news, he hurried to her side. As the queen recounted the prophecy, a radiant smile of happiness lit up his face.
A royal announcement!
Soon after, the entire kingdom rejoiced when an official proclamation was made. The queen would give birth to a princess.
Her name shall be Aurora, Ast, the light of our kingdom, the dawn that ends all darkness.
Let every friend and fairy be invited to celebrate.
Overjoyed, the king decided to host a grand feast, inviting relatives, friends, and 12 wise women to bless and care for the princess. Throughout the palace, preparations were bustling. Long banquet tables draped with silk cloths, golden plates gleaming, and colorful fruits and pastries arranged with care. One by one, the wise women appeared, carrying blessings for the child. The first bestowed virtue, the second beauty,
You grow with wisdom and kindness, little princess.
and the third
May
wealth.
your life be filled with joy
One
and
after another,
laughter, little
pure
princess.
blessings fell upon
And
the
may
little
your
girl
days
like
be as
magic. When the 11th wise woman had just finished her blessing, a sudden chill swept through the great hall. The flickering lights trembled. The door burst open. The 13th wise woman, long forgotten, appeared, her face furious, eyes blazing with anger at being excluded from the celebration. She rushed forward, her voice sharp as a blade. "The princess shall prick her hand on a spinning wheel and fall into a deep sleep." Her scream threw the great hall into chaos. Everyone recoiled in terror, scrambling backward to avoid the wrath of the vengeful woman.
Should the princess lay her hand upon the spinning wheel, she shall sink into an everlasting slumber.
Elf Fairy stepped forward gracefully. She could not undo the curse, but her voice softened as she declared that if the princess ever found true love, that love would break the dark spell. After the ceremony, the king immediately ordered all spinning wheels in the kingdom to be gathered and locked away, determined to protect his daughter from any danger. As the years passed, the princess grew into a beautiful and virtuous young woman. She was beloved for her gentle smile and kind heart. Her days in the palace were peaceful. She played in the gardens and wandered through sunlit hallways. One day, while exploring, the princess wandered through every corner of the palace. She climbed a narrow spiral staircase, its dusty steps leading to a place she had never seen before. At the very top, she stopped in front of a small door with a rusty keyhole. Drawn by curiosity, she took an old key attached to her belt and inserted it into the lock. The door creaked open, revealing a dim room lit only by a small window. Inside, an old woman sat beside a worn spinning wheel. The princess gently asked,
Doing, old lady?
I am spinning, my dear.
Curiosity sparkled in the princess's eyes. She stepped closer and reached out to touch the spinning wheel, wanting to see how it worked. But at that very moment, the spindle pricked her finger. With a soft cry, the princess fell to the floor, sinking into a deep sleep just as the curse had foretold. A strange stillness settled over the entire palace as darkness gently descended. One by one, everyone within the castle fell into an irresistible deep sleep. The king and queen, having just returned home, drifted off as soon as they stepped inside. The courtiers collapsed where they stood, silent and unmoving. Outside in the courtyard, the horses, the dogs, and even the pigeons on the rooftops froze in place as if turned to stone. Even the flies clinging to the walls stopped moving. In the kitchen, the simmering fire dwindled and quietly went out. The roast meat stopped sizzling, and the cook and his helper slumped over their table, fast asleep. Beyond the castle walls, the wind came to a complete stop. The trees stood so still that not a single leaf fell. Thorny briars began to grow rapidly, thickening with each passing moment, twisting around the walls and iron gates. Before long, the entire castle was swallowed by the ever-spreading hedge, hiding even the flag atop the highest tower. The people of the land whispered tales of the terrible curse that had plunged Princess into an endless slumber. Many brave princes came, attempting to force their way through the dense, razor-sharp thorns, but every one of them failed and was forced to abandon the quest. The prince listened intently as the old man recounted the ancient tale, his eyes widening at every word. The old man's voice grew serious, warning him of the great danger that awaited.
It's too dangerous there. The curse has taken many who never returned.
How many brave souls had ventured there but never returned. Despite the fear creeping into his heart, the prince's resolve hardened he would find the princess no matter the peril that lay ahead. The prince approached the thorny rose bush, and as he drew near, a single rose bloomed magically, revealing a glowing path forward. Taking a deep breath, he stepped into the tunnel of thorns, and immediately, the vines closed behind him like living jaws, sealing the way back. The prince entered the castle courtyard. The horses and dogs slept motionless. Doves rested silently on the roof, and even a fly on the wall stood still. In the kitchen, the chef and maid were asleep mid-task. Moving into the main hall, the prince saw the entire court, including the king and queen, asleep. Silence filled the castle, and he breathed softly as he advanced. The prince reached the door of destiny, the ornate chamber where the princess lay asleep for 100 years. With a deep breath, he slowly pushed it open. Light from the room spilled into the corridor, and as the door creaked wide, his eyes widened in astonishment at the sight within, and found the princess lying in a deep, enchanted sleep. Her beauty was breathtaking, every detail of her serene face illuminated by the soft, magical glow of the room. He stepped closer, heart pounding, unable to look away. With a trembling hand, he bent down and gently pressed his lips to hers. Slowly, her eyes fluttered open, revealing a tender, loving gaze that warmed his heart. She sat up, and the prince extended his hand to help her stand. Hand in hand, they descended the staircase together, light spilling around them. The king and queen awoke with astonishment, followed by the entire court, and even the animals of the castle stirred, alive once more. In the kitchens, the fire blazed back to life. The meat sizzled on the spit. The head chef snapped the lazy assistant into motion, and the maid completed her cooking, as if waking from a dream. Excitement and joy spread through the castle as preparations for the royal wedding began. The ceremony was magnificent, filled with music, laughter, and celebration. The prince and princess stood together, radiant and happy, finally free from the curse. Peace returned to the castle, and the story came to a joyful, serene close.
In forests deep where shadows weave, a princess sleeps, no time to grieve. Her gentle form, serene and still, upon a mossy, silent hill. Stars are tangled in her hair, moonlight softens evening air. Every leaf and stone stands true, guarding dreams for me and you. Sleep now, sweet princess, calm calm and deep, while ancient forest secrets keep. The world will hum a gentle sound until true love is finally found. Oh, true love's touch, a dawn so bright, will chase away the endless night. No birds now sing their morning tune beneath the pale and watchful moon. They wait for hope, a warming ray, to greet the coming brand new day. Across the woods so hushed and old, a magic story to unfold, where dreams and mystic wonders cling for what the dawn will surely bring. When a brave heart, pure and true, finds its path to shine on you, the morning sun, a golden grace, will lift the veil from this sacred place, breaking spells long overdue, bringing life completely new. Sleep now, sweet princess, calm and deep in forest calm. Your slumber keep when love arrives on silent wings. Your sleeping heart again shall sing. Oh, true love's touch, a dawn so bright, will chase away the